Back whenever all I play was
Hi guys,
casual.
this is the Lift match 3. We're playing against SunSetting today.
There should totally be a hole here.
Our kind of a
there should
black
totally
sheep
be a hole
here.
here, bro.
He hasn't been doing the best in the past few games, but I believe that he can.
It would be like awesome.
Come together and do good.
All right, guys.
We have our obviously our IGL. We're putting a lot of faith in Vortex here as they play for this mid.
Hi guys, this is the Lift match 3. We're playing against SunSetting today. We have our
we get absolutely obliterated.
Kind of a black sheep here. He hasn't been doing the best in the past few games, but I believe that he can come together and do good. We have obviously our IGL. We've been putting a lot of faith in Vortex here as they pay for this mid knife fight. Let's see who wins. And we get absolutely obliterated.
Okay, so we're starting on the T side here with Pognu. We have Pognu, we have Creo, we have Alduin, we have Vortex, just our roster here. Obviously, our IGL, a lot of faith is being put into him to make all these calls, and let's see how we do here today.
Okay,
obviously,
so we're starting on the T
util.
side.
He wants to get us
with
an advantage.
Pognu.
Obviously, no other player.
We have Pognu, we have Creo,
no
we
other
have
player
Alduin,
has
Vortex, just our roster here.
9.
Obviously, our IGL.
No other
a lot
player
of faith
here
is being
has
put into him
util,
to make all these
so
calls, and
we have the
let's see
advantage,
how we do here today.
Looks like they're going for a default.
Obviously, Kreo's out here with the util. He wants to get us a advantage. Obviously, no other player.
Pognu here picking for mid. Will
no
he
other
get the
player
kill?
has a. That's an M9.
Sure hope so. I hope all of them get the kill.
No other player here has util, so we have the util advantage.
They've been practicing their headshots a lot here lately, and we get wiped out in the first round. Rihanna's sitting here trying to prove that we aren't, but we get one kill in the pistol round.
I sure hope
no
util.
No util was used there. We bought util, but we didn't use any of it. Are we going to go for a full eco?
They've been practicing their headshots a lot here lately, and we get wiped out in the first round.
It looks like a
Rihanna's sitting here trying to prove that we aren't, but we get one kill in the pistol round.
They really need that money, but if they can,
no util.
We seem to do really good was used eco rounds. If they can,
we bought util, but we didn't use any.
If they can, then that would be.
Are we going to go for a full eco round
really,
2?
Really good time for us. Spectating our MVP from last game, he attacks a teammate.
They really need that money, but if they can, we seem to do really.
We are wiped out almost immediately with only one player left.
Creo just sitting here. If they can,
two players
that
left.
would be a really, really good time for us. Spectating our MVP from last game, he attacks a teammate.
Just seeing if they could pick off.
Rihanna gets taken out. It's all up to
Pognu.
Pognu.
Wiped out almost immediately. With
Pognu gets a kill.
Left.
Pognu almost wipes out the other guy.
He knows there's one behind him.
And he hits him, but he does not execute properly. 2-0.
He dies into one.
Rihanna gets taken out. It's all up to Pognu. Pognu gets a kill. Pognu almost wipes out the other guy.
What are they doing with these comms here?
And he hits him, but he does not execute properly. 2-0 for Lift.
See how the first gun round plays out.
We have full AKs, no op on the playing field, obviously. Though they are still ecoed, except for the 2 rifles that they have on the CT side.
We hope it goes well.
Alduin staring at his, It makes sense, he's Ukrainian, he has the Ukrainian stickers.
We have full AKs, no op on the playing field, obviously.
Spectating the IGL here, he's about to combine with the
except for those 2
yellow
rifles
on their
that
team.
they have on the CT side.
Alduin takes out one of their players on main.
Alduin's staring at his
on site, and we're gonna see how they do
makes sense.
today.
He's Ukrainian. He has the
trying to take up space immediately after that kill.
Spectating the IGL here, he's about to.
With a 2-0, it's not looking great for us. Kurt takes out Alduin. Alduin takes out
the
MVP
one of
here.
their
He's
players
going to be pushing in canals.
on main, on in sight.
He pushes
and
through
we're gonna see
Sienna.
how they do here today.
And Pognu takes out one.
The 2-0, it's not looking great for
They
us.
have
Turk
almost
takes out
conquered
Alduin.
site. They have now secured B site. They're going
Back to
for
the
a plan.
MVP
Only
here.
two of the
He's gonna
bad
be
guys
pushing
left.
in canals. He pushes through Sienna.
They take out the one more remaining. Now they're hunting. He's about to push through Palace.
And Pognu takes out one.
But he's still.
They have almost conquered site. They have now secured B site. They're going for a plan. Only two of the bad guys
But it
left.
seems like he cannot. And Vortex takes him out.
They take out the one more remaining. Now they're hunting.
That they won that round.
He's about to push through Palace.
First gun round.
He knows he's dead.
Nice
But he
conversion.
still can do this with that MP9 in his hands. He is their top frag.
I wonder when they're going to bring the
with
op into
damage
play.
at least.
Probably in the next few
But
rounds.
it seems like he cannot.
With a new player
And Vortex
op in
takes him
this
out!
round, Creo no longer being our op, he is still bottom.
They're so happy that they won that round.
It's okay though. I believe in Creo.
I wonder when they're gonna bring the op into play. Probably. in
Does
the
he
next
want to peek that
few
scout
rounds.
again? I highly doubt it.
With a new
He doesn't
player
realize
opping
that there's a
this round,
smoke there. He
Creo
doesn't
no
realize
longer
how
being
useful
our op. He is
useless that
still
was.
bottom. Frack.
Vortex peeking through Sienna's. He's about to combine with the scouter on their team.
It's okay though. I believe in Creo. Does he want to peek that scout again? I highly doubt it.
Vortex
He doesn't
is
realize that
ready
there's a smoke
to
there. He
push.
doesn't realize how useful or useless that was.
He is just waiting
Vortex
for the
peeking through
CPs to make
Sienna's.
steps.
He's about
And he
to
goes for it
combine
and he
with
gets the
scout
kill.
on their
He knows there's
Hopefully
another one
timing
outside. He
again.
saw it and he takes him out.
Oh, nice headshot.
He wants
from
that bomb
Vortex.
down. He's calling his players to get the bomb down.
Vortex is
Vortex is like, Pognu, get over here now. Get this bomb planted. They're planting for canals.
CT coming through canals right now.
And he goes for it and he gets the kill.
Looking at
He
the-
knows there's another one
still the
outside. He
top
saw
right.
it and he takes him
It's a
out.
little bit miserable in this
Versus five.
position. It's not looking great for
He
them.
wants that bomb down. He's calling his players to get the bomb down.
Seems like
Vortex is like,
And they
Pognu,
take
get
one
over
out.
here now.
It's a
Get this
1v4.
bomb
Are they going to
planted.
save that rifle?
They're
It looks
planting
like
for
they are.
canals.
Or is he rotating?
Save. Do they want to chase that? Do they know he's
Looking at
low?
their, still their top frag. He looks a little bit
They're going
miserable
for
in
the
this
save as well,
position.
it
It's
appears.
not looking great
There's
for
only
them.
one player hunting and they might combine.
And they take one out.
Ariano has to do
It's a
is
1v4. Are they going to
fatal
save that
shot.
rifle? It
Definitely
looks like they
hears
are.
the
Or is he
chasing him.
rotating?
Looks like no one is going to combine with the player.
They're going
They're
for the
going to
save
be
as
on
well,
a
it
full
appears.
eco here.
There's only one player
While Lift
hunting and
is
they might
doing great in
combine.
the economy department. They're going to bring an op into the picture next
All
round. They
Rihanna
have
has to do is hit one fatal shot.
They only have one rifle, and it's in the hands of.
Looks like no
what
one
I'm
is going
assuming
to
is
combine
their
with the
rifler, their
player.
main rifler, and if they can rely on that rifle the whole round, then they will maybe.
They're
make
going to be on a
comeback
full
here in
eco
round
here.
4.
While Lift is doing great in the economy
Going for the
department.
hero rifle.
They're gonna bring it off into the picture
That
next
rifle
round.
is about to combine with Creo. Creo has been allowed these shots this whole game. Doesn't
They
make
have
it
one
any
rifle,
falls.
and it's in the hands of
Goes
what
down
I'm
to the
assuming is
pistol.
their rifler, their main rifler, and
Rihanna
they can
and
rely on
Alduin
that
out here
rifle
being
the whole
crazy
round,
ridiculous.
and they
A
will
lot of
maybe
damage
make a
done by
comeback here in round 4.
M4.
That M4 was really utilized there, yeah.
That rifle is about to combine with Creo. Creo has been a lousy shot this whole game. Does he make it? And he
Team
falls!
Molly forces him through, and he still picks up the kill.
Rihanna and Alduin out here
You
being
really want to be
crazy
standing in front of that
ridiculous.
smoke, Alduin.
Alduin knows what he's doing, he just doesn't know much English.
That M4
You
was
see, he
really
gets the
utilized
shot.
there,
The
yeah.
guy's low HP, but not no HP. It's a 1v2 with Pognu. Pognu's
And he takes him out!
reliable players. Does he go for it? And we lose the eco round. Because of I really want to say it's because of that Molly who threw it.
Alduin knows what he's doing. He just doesn't know much
That
English.
hero M4.
He sees him and he takes the shot. The guy's low
Molly
HP, but
from
not
their
no
IGL is a
HP.
bit weird.
It's a 1v2 with Pognu. Pognu's one of our most reliable players. Does he
I
go
feel like
for
the
it?
positioning out of Alduin after the post.
And we lose
Could have been a little
the
better.
eco round.
They still have
Could've got
economy,
him
but they
Because
are
of-
not
I
bringing
I
an
really
op
want to
into
say
the
it's
picture.
because
I'm
of that
confused.
Molly who threw it.
Any ideas why?
Seems like they want to just
that
keep
molly
rifling
from their
this game.
IGL is a bit weird.
Maybe they don't feel comfortable using an op on Anubis T side. Maybe they'll bring it out on the CT side.
T-side opping is a bit.
They still have
odd.
economy, but
Pushing
they
through.
are
Here,
not
Creel's
bringing
pushing
an
through.
op to the
Getting
picture. I'm
aggressive.
confused.
Is he gonna find anything?
Any ideas why?
Playing
Creel
around the road,
fails.
and he goes down to the guy mid.
The whole lit team is going down, with Rihanna and Alduin remaining.
They all lose their fights.
T-side opping is a bit odd. He
On
knows
the-
he's here.
pick it up,
Creel's
I believe.
pushing through.
All is left to Rihanna.
See how many he could take
Creel
down with him.
fails.
Is he gonna?
The
save?
whole
Their
lit team
economy's
is
looking
going
kinda
down,
rough.
with Rihanna and
Old
Alduin
belt and
remaining.
util.
He's gonna save
Seems
at
like
the
they're
1
gonna
minute
start
mark.
putting pressure on him.
All is left to Rihanna.
Does he know if he's going to combine with someone? Based on the map, the bomb is
Is he gonna
dropped in a
save?
great
Their
location, but
economy's
this
looking kinda rough.
CT is about to discover, and then they combine! He takes him out!
Oh,
He's gonna save
just
at the
gets around
1 minute
corner.
mark.
And he
And
gets
goes
dropped
down.
by an AK.
Does he know if he's going to combine with someone? Based on the map,
Not looking
the
good for
bomb is
Lift at a
dropped in a
4-2,
great
but it is
location, but the
T-side
CT
on
is
Anubis.
about to discover, and do they combine? He takes him out. And he gets dropped by an AK.
Yeah, you can hear like people moving.
Not looking good for Lift in a 4-2, but it is T-side
Just adds
on
to the
Anubis.
upside. They're going for a lineup here, it appears. He's waiting for his IGL to tell him to pop, and he pops.
I hate how
Pogu and
spectators
Vortex take out FP. Flasher takes one of us out, and they go for the... They know where one of them are, and they don't take him out, but he has 1 HP.
weapons and stuff.
There's a team
Just
kill in the
adds
middle
to
of
the
that.
They're going for a lineup here, it appears.
He wants to plant. He doesn't know if it's worth it.
He's waiting
get
for his
that
IGL to
bomb
tell him to pop, and he pops.
And he gets immediately
Pogu and
wiped
Vortex
out.
take out FP. Clasher takes one of us out, and they go for the...
Their economy is
They know where
fucked.
one of them are, and they don't take him out, but he has 1 HP.
What?
He wants to plant.
Who-
He doesn't know if it's worth it.
Who was it on our team that just jumping team killed
And he gets
another one
immediately
of our
wiped
guys
out.
with a Mac 10?
Pogu.
Their economy is fucked.
Was it?
It was.
I think so. You can look at the team damage in
They
chat.
do have 1 AK running for them, but 4 Galils, they have no sniper. It would be better if they had a scout, in my personal opinion. They're about to combine. He takes him out!
It was.
Pushes in front of the smoke.
He realizes the A
There's nobody
side.
else there.
He doesn't know. Vortex taken out.
They do have 1 AK running for them, but 4
He's gonna call his
Galils.
team over.
They have no sniper.
chilling on
It
top
would be
of
better
Pogno.
if they had a scout, in my personal opinion.
You know they like boys.
They're about to combine. He takes him out! He realizes A side. He doesn't know.
Vortex does a
taken
lot
out.
of damage.
Huge damage with the nade.
Creo chilling on top of Pogu.
I know there's 2 in mid.
You know they like boys.
Playing, see if they can
Creo
get
does a
the
lot
man
of
down.
damage.
CT's
Taking their
trying to pick
time
up
here.
space now. Alduin gets caught from behind.
Was that
They
a...
take the 2 down on the site. See if they can take.
Rihanna blind takes out the other one. They have an AK in their hands.
My lord.
2 AKs for lift.
Taking
What's pushing on their
time
flank?
here.
Do they know?
4v4 turns 3v1.
They're holding this flank. He knows. But
that
will
a-
he manage? And they take him out! Beautiful for
Rihanna
Pogu.
blind takes out the other one. They have an AK in their hands. 2 AKs for lift. One's pushing on their flank. Do they know?
Great round.
They're holding
Lift
this flank.
after
knows.
the round with the team kill.
But will he manage?
We got to bring it back.
And they take him out! Beautiful from Pognu.
There's an AK just chilling on the ground right now. Creo takes that M4 as one of the weaker players today. They want him to have the in their opinion, the worst, the not as good option. They have an off down. He gets hit by the up but manages to survive.
There's an AK just chilling on the ground right now. Creo takes that M4
No-scope
as
headshot
one of the
Pognu.
weaker players today.
Flying jump wallbang headshots Creo.
They want him to have the in their opinion, the worst, the not as good option. They have an op down. He gets hit by the op but manages to survive.
Only Vortex remaining.
And we get him through the smoke.
One man.
No scope headshots Pognu. Flying jump
looking.
wallbang headshots Creo.
And he dies. 6-3.
It's not looking good for Lift with only Vortex remaining. One man.
They've been playing it slow this whole game. Let's see if they pick a round to go fast and just pick a site.
Sometimes I'd like to pick the brain of their IGL and figure out what's going on. Rihanna's sitting here with 7 kills. Pognu's doing
6-3.
a whole lot worse than I thought he would. Their top frag has 1,250 damage round 9. That's 12.5 bodies on his hands. Looks like they're going
Sometimes
for
I'd like to pick the brain of their IGL and figure out what's
away
going
from
on.
the rest of the team.
Rihanna's sitting here with 7 kills.
Those
Pognu's doing a whole lot
complexities
worse than
are
I thought he would.
not Katowice.
Their top frag
Those are the new
has
complexities, aren't they?
1,250 damage round 9.
Those are shadows.
Those are not Katos.
That's 12.5
They
bodies.
know he's there, but they know he has an op! And he
Looks
misses
like
with
they're
the op
going
shot!
for a bit of a
This
weird
op
play
needs
here
to
with
get taken
Bomb
out.
away from the rest of the team. Those complexities are
As long as the
not
op keeps
Katowice.
missing, Lift is in a good
Those are the
hand.
new complexities, aren't they? Those are not Katos.
Can they take him down?
They know he's there, but they know he has an op,
Get
and he misses with the op shot.
Stays alive long enough.
This
so that
opper
they
needs to get
come
taken out.
Behind them. I think those are Katos on the off red line.
I swear they're not Katos. Katos don't scrape like that, dog.
I don't think they're scraped.
Oh, the one at the
Lift
bottom
gets
is
taken
a
out.
Kato for sure. But
Yeah, the one at the
top's
bottom.
not.
I'm
The
looking
one
at-
at the top's not.
I was looking at the one at the bottom.
But it's not a hollow. Nothing special.
Is it though?
I
Guess we
swear
gotta
they're not
shine
Katos.
to
Katos
it.
don't scrape like that.
Looking at the underdog here, he seems to have brought his kill count above who I
The one at
predicted
the
to be
bottom
MVP.
is a Kato for sure. But the one on the top's
They
not.
have that
The one
op,
at the
and
top's
that
not.
op it seems to be a dangerous weapon for them.
But it's not a hollow. Nothing special.
You gonna re-peek that? He knows that there's an op there.
Rihanna takes out one of them. It looks like they're executing
Looking
on
at
site.
the underdog here,
Alduin and
he seems to have brought
MSDV
his
about to
kill count
meet.
above who I predicted to be the MVP.
Alduin wants that AK, and he
They have
wants
that
it
op,
now.
and that op seems to be a dangerous weapon for them.
Is he going?
Aldwin's looking to get some space here.
Alduin takes him out.
Oh.
Getting the AK into his hands. A side is clear.
Nice.
Do they realize?
Rihanna takes out one of them. It looks like they're executing on site. Alduin and MSCV about to meet.
Some late util coming from the CT.
Alduin
opera
wants
finally
that
hits
AK,
a shot.
and he wants it now.
Get some.
The opera also takes out the IGL.
Is he going for it? Alduin
They
takes
wanna
him
get
out,
that bomb
getting
down.
the
They
AK
have
into
the
his
smoke,
hands.
but he
A side
doesn't
is
use it to
clear.
cover
Do they
himself. He
realize?
uses it to cover heaven. Rihanna lurking, trying to go for that flank.
There's a lurk behind the lurk.
The opera finally hits a shot. The opera also takes out the
He
IGL.
takes out the op. He notes that the op is down there.
No way.
They
The
want to
last
get that
one's
bomb down.
coming
He
from.
has a smoke, but he doesn't use it to cover himself. He uses it to cover heaven.
No clue.
And they
Rihanna
take it out.
lurking,
Now they
trying
have
to
an
go
op
for that
in their
flank.
hands for the first time in the entire game. Rihanna gets a 4K, almost an ace.
Maybe the op's what they needed this whole time.
Who are they getting?
takes out the op!
Is the real question here.
He notes that the op is down there.
Looks like they're gonna be giving it to Creo or to
They're-
Vortex.
And they take it out. Now they have an op in their hands
It's
for the
gonna be
first time in the
interesting to
entire
see the
game.
op in the
Rihanna
hands
gets a
of the man
4K,
calling
almost
the
an
shot.
ace. Who are they getting the op?
Kind of fucking up their util. Yeah, that top one's definitely not a Kato.
It's gonna be interesting to see the op in the hands of the man calling the shots.
Oh, it is a Kato. Why the fuck does it look like that?
It is a Kato. No, because the old ones scrape like that.
They bought another op,
they
kind of
scrape
fucking
with
up
white
their
in the
util.
background of it.
That's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that top one's definitely not a Kato.
That dude's had that op for a long time.
How'd that not hit?
Rio sitting here impressing.
Oh, it is a Kato. Why the fuck does it look like
Pognu
that?
takes out Clasher. They're about to combine. Pognu knows what he wants. They take him out. Not looking good. With the op now still in Vortex's
the whole
hands,
team
but they
probably.
don't have that bomb
Pognu
down.
takes out Clasher. They're about to combine.
One's coming from the flank.
Pognu knows what he wants. They take him out.
A little bit slower now.
Not looking good. With the op now still in Vortex's hands, but they don't have that bomb down.
But the other guy doesn't realize that Alduin is there. He might now because of that audio cue.
One's coming from the flank.
Rihanna leaves the game.
They're playing it a little bit slower now.
They're going for a save. They lose the op. They lose the M4.
The other guy doesn't realize
not
that
looking good for lift.
He might now because of that audio cue.
Looks like they got a little rattled by that disconnect.
Rihanna leaves the game. They're going for a save. They lose the op. They lose the M4. Not looking good for lift.
Couldn't find a fact new one, eh?
No, I don't. I only have like $2 on my Steam account.
You should get the MP9 instead.
I do kind of like the MP9. Guess what? Where this
nice.
is?
Field tested.
This field how did you know? There's no wear on it. The fuck?
No, I don't. I only have like
I don't know.
On my,
Bro just guessed.
Account.
Bro guessed it.
You said something about wear earlier, so I was assuming it wasn't factory new.
Guess what? Where this is?
It's StatTrack Facnu.
Daddy fatty.
This field how did you know? There's no wear on it. The fuck? Bro just guessed. Bro guessed.
They're just going for it straight up. They've been playing slow this whole game, and now they decide.
Trying to push out B.
It's StatTrack Facnu.
See if they can get an early pick. Catch him off guard.
Takes him out. Beautiful shot.
Gets one pushing off through the smoke. Is the smoke gonna clear so he can see? No.
He wants to
not gonna be able to see over this.
And he dies from behind.
And he gets
shot
for it straight up. They've been playing slow this whole game, and
he ran all the way through CT spawn.
Vortex takes one out. He's waiting for this guy to peek.
Takes him out. Beautiful shot. He wants the Glock. And he dies from behind, not reacting.
And we lose. 4-9.
God damn it, Bobby.
How'd they get there?
I'm quite disappointed right now, guys.
Vortex takes one out. He's waiting for this guy to peek.
This might be one of the shortest lift games of all time.
You guys got this, I believe. Pick it up. Gotta get those shots.
And we lose. 4-9. I'm quite disappointed right now, guys.
Oh, they're gonna eco.
This might be one of the shortest lift games of all time.
Save, I mean.
Seems like a really, really risky move. Creo gets fucking wiped out. 2 men down from 1 Mac 10. Pognu takes one out.
Seems like a really, really risky
Alduin
move.
dies. It's all up to Pognu.
Creo gets fucking wiped out. 2 men down from 1 Mac 10.
See if he could get one more before he goes down.
No trigger discipline causes him to lose.
Pognu takes one out. Alduin dies. It's all up to Pognu. No trigger discipline causes him to lose.
Spectating Creo, who's he's back to the bottom, but Rihanna is seeming to be really good today. He's using that A4, which we haven't seen a lot lately. Our team usually favors the A1S, all of them, it seems. Pognu just
Spectating Creo, who's he's back to the bottom, but
get
Rihanna
some
is
info around the
seeming
map.
to be really good today. He's using that A4, which we
Spots
haven't
one
seen a
mid.
lot lately.
I don't know how none of those shots hit. That seems like
Rio goes down.
that seems like
Our
really
team
bad
usually
hit
favors the
hit
A1S, all of them, it seems.
hit. What is it? Hit
Reg.
hit
Pognu
reg
just
from Valve.
registration.
That was awful. That is like all of those shots should have hit and they just didn't. I'd like to go back and look at that post match.
I don't know how
CS2.
none of those shots hit. That seems like really
It's a
bad
3v2,
hit.
but they are low HP. Actually, fuck it, they're
what is
no
it?
HP.
Hit reg from Valve. That
It
was
says
awful.
FAP, of course
That
it
is
does.
like all of those shots should have hit and they just didn't.
Got to be careful with these guns.
I'd like to go
we're
back and look at
spectating,
that,
but, I guess let's
post-match.
face it, you can't have the N-word on any of your guns, huh? Vortex takes out one of them. Will has sight,
It's
but
a
he doesn't have
3v2,
their bomb.
But they are low HP. Actually, fuck it, they're no HP.
I definitely
says
hear
FAP.
him.
It's
Of course
above
it
him and he doesn't realize it. He goes for
Gotta
the
be
save.
careful with these guns that we're spectating, but I guess let's face it, you
Just
can't have
trying
the
to
N-word
stay
on any of your
alive
guns,
now.
huh? Vortex takes out one of them.
Lift doesn't
Will
know
has
he's
sight,
low,
but he doesn't
so
have
they're
their
not gonna
bomb.
Challenge him.
Five and 10.
It's
not
above
in
him
our
and he
favor.
doesn't realize
There's
it.
possibility to go into overtime, but
He goes for
I
the
just
save.
don't see it.
You could find a way to hold him down. Keep him away from the bomb sites and keep him from rotating. They might be able to
5
bring
and
this
10,
one back.
not in our favor. There's possibility to go into overtime, but I just don't see it.
Looks like some early canals control.
Alduin takes out one of them. He knows there's more there. They realize someone's at their flank. One's coming. Will Vortex allow it? Beautiful for Creo. He just doesn't know that someone's behind him.
Alduin takes out one of them. He knows there's more there. They realize someone's at their flank. One's coming.
They
Will
take him
Vortex
out.
allow it?
3v2. Everyone is full HP.
2v2.
Beautiful for Creo. He just doesn't know that someone's behind him.
With Vortex
Looks like
out of the
they're gonna
picture, it's
rotate
up to
back to B.
Creo. I'm wanting to watch Creo during this because I need him to impress me.
They take him out. 3v2.
And he fails to.
Everyone is full HP.
Looks a little panic there on the retake.
With Vortex out of the picture, it's up to Creo. I'm wanting to
One's
watch
taken
Creo
out.
during this because I need him to impress me.
Knows where he's gonna be.
And he loses anyway.
Can't hit shots.
And he fails to. One's taken out. And he loses anyway!
Creo missing quite an easy shot. He had that lined up for him.
The issue is in CS2 is you can't really hold angles. You have to keep peeking. Otherwise, I still feel like there's some peekers advantage. Oh, sorry.
Creo missing quite an easy shot. He had that lined up for him.
Vortex gets taken out. Rihanna gets taken out.
Aldwin looking to pick it up.
Alduin, who is usually one of our better players, needs to show up today. So does Pognu. This is still a winnable game. 50
Vortex
seconds remaining on the
taken
clock.
out.
They now receive the bomb. Pognu takes out
Rihanna
one,
gets
and
taken
he takes out another. Bringing it to a
long distance with the
2v1.
MP9, and he lands the
He's
headshot.
usually one of our better
Great
players.
shot from Pognu.
He's probably right now
Needs to
screaming,
show up
Alduin,
today.
Alduin, rotate.
So does Pognu. This is still a winnable game.
Pognu now
50
has an
seconds
AK
remaining
in
on
his
their
hands.
clock. They now receive the bomb. Pognu takes out one, and he takes out another. Bringing it to a
Aldwin, the only one
2v1.
at full health.
He's probably right now screaming, Alduin, rotate.
And he loses. It's all up to Alduin.
Pognu now has an AK in his hands.
Managed to block that flash with the stairs on for the T.
He has a beautiful smoke he could use.
He's just gonna try to clear it. And
He
get
loses.
one shot.
It's all up to Alduin.
I feel like
He has a
it might have
beautiful
been
smoke
something
he
he
could
could have
use.
done there.
What's the
he
issue
have a
during
kit?
this game? 5 and 12 is unacceptable.
Did he have a kit?
Yeah, he had a kit.
Yeah, I feel like there were a few options with that smoke there.
And they just didn't use it. One of the members of the team should have realized.
What's the issue during this game? 5 and 12 is unacceptable.
Well, I don't think he should have peeked before Aldwin got there.
Yeah, he had a kid.
This isn't casual. This isn't competitive. This is open.
And they just
People
didn't
need to start
use
taking
it.
it more seriously.
One of the members of the team should have realized.
With the 3v3, lower health looking for lift.
Why did he
This
got his
isn't
knife
this
out?
isn't
This is all
casual. This isn't
unclear.
competitive. This is open.
He has no clue if anybody's watching
People
the
need to start
flank.
taking it more seriously.
Unless they
the
spotted all
3v3.
three on site.
Lower health looking for lift.
He's just gonna push right through the smoke.
And
You
they
got it.
managed to take another round, at least not leaving it 5-12. This is still winnable, guys. There is overtime. And obviously, I love every last one of my players. So if they do bad here, they can fix themselves.
And they managed to take another round. At
I've been getting a
least
lot of
not leaving
messages
it
asking me if we
5-12.
are looking for players, and right now we are looking
This
for
is still
players
winnable,
for
guys.
a
There
few
is
different
overtime.
games, and possibly Counter-Strike. That's
And
not up to me.
obviously,
That's up to our man in
I
green
love
here, Vortex.
every last one of my players. So if they do bad here, they can fix
Looking at
themselves.
Alduin with that beautiful AK in his hand, most of our team is doing quite good in the.
I've been getting a
section
lot
here.
of
They have
messages asking
really
me
nice
if we
lift
are
here.
looking for players, and
Using
right
the
now we are
Xantaras
looking
boost.
for players for a few different games, and possibly
If
Counter-Strike.
they just held it-
they didn't stay on it
That's
too
up to
long
Horrible
enough.
timing.
Vortex.
They take 2 out. It's a 3v2.
Looking at Alduin
Sight's
with that
gone.
beautiful AK in his hand.
They're
most
getting
of
that
our
down.
team
They now
is
both
doing
have
quite
weapons.
good in the section here. They have a really nice lift here.
Creo holding Sniper's Nest.
If they had just held it.
They're
Horrible
about
timing.
to push electrical. He misses. What is he doing?
They take 2 out. It's a 3v2.
Blinds
Sight's
himself.
gone. They're getting that down. They now both have weapons. Creel holding Sniper's Nest.
Looking good from lift.
And he got off of it. Didn't trust his teammate.
They're about to push electrical. He misses! What is he doing?
You're right, Creo did not trust his teammate.
Didn't trust his teammate to hold that angle for him while he was defusing. Got off of it right at the end.
Looking good for
Could have
Lift.
ended up badly. Let's see what they do with that op.
He's defusing without it. Creo did not trust. You're right, Creo did not trust his teammate.
Can you try and note keep for me?
Try to what?
Like, keep notes of issues. So
okay.
I can bring them up. Yeah. They're not giving the opera to our designated opera. I think Vortex hits the beautiful shot.
It's the opener.
Can you try and note keep?
They're going for that Zentara's boost again.
Like keep notes of
See if
issues.
he stays on it for long enough.
Creo staring at his knife again.
Up, yeah.
One terrorist creeping up the canals.
They're not giving the
Gotta
opera
look
to
out
our
for him.
designated opera. I think Vortex hits the beautiful shot.
Patient enough here.
Well, good idea to
They're
back
going for
off.
that Zentara's boost again.
Alduin holding this, Vortex holding this. They have sight beautifully secured as long as that mid player does not falter.
Creo staring at his knife again.
What's he looking at?
His balls.
Creo not being patient enough here. Alduin holding this, Vortex holding this. They have sight beautifully secured as long as that mid player does not falter. His balls.
Embarrassing play from Alduin. Embarrassing play from Creo. This is the game finishing round. It's all up to Rihanna.
Pognu gets taken out.
He's done it before and he can do it again.
Doesn't know where the bomb is.
Embarrassing
No
play from Alduin. Embarrassing play from Creo. This is the game finishing round. It's all up to
He didn't
Rihanna.
hear anything
He hears
B,
it.
so he's gonna assume it's it. There you go.
He's done it before and he can do it again.
He saw
GG's.
one was gonna stay there.